What's up, guys? Man, been a little quiet on social media here lately. Been going through, this time last year I was going through quite a bit of just different struggles, different, just typical life's battles. I was going through. It was right before kind of the heart and the head issues and things like that, and then I was doing a lot of traveling with the book and everything else, and a lot of those memories have just kind of resurged. And just kind of gotten the best of me. I think it's very typical in life, no matter how successful you are currently in this state, or if you're in a pit of failure or whatever the case is. I think it's just very typical that life has these mountains and these valleys. And just moving to LA and coming out here and having everything go the way it's gone for me so far has been one of the biggest mountains, one of the biggest milestones of my life, biggest accomplishments, to me anyway, than I can imagine. So that that mountain, you got to come down, right? And I've talked about this before on my site. Life's roller coasters. You have the ups and downs and twists and turns of life. It's just in the way it is. And I'm in a spot right now where I'm very thankful for the things that have, you know, I have, and the things I've been blessed with, and the things that my hard work has gotten me to this point, and I'm very happy for that. But I just wanted to share this video because even though I have everything going my way, I still can find myself a little bit down from time to time. And I think, you know, the way social media is these days is that everybody just sees everybody's highlight reel. They just see the good, they just see the smiles, they see the fun activities, but they don't see the always see the down moments and the down times. It's just I have them too, and I've tried to be a lot better about sharing those with you guys as well. I know a lot of people come to me for positivity and motivation and drive and inspiration and things like that, and I believe that comes organically to me. But I'm not immune to these things that get me down either. Like I can just think of several moments from last year around this time in particular, um, that I cherish so much, and I so thankful I have those moments to reflect back on. But it does bring up some sadness. It's not that I'm sad that it's over. I'm very happy that it happened, very grateful that it happened. So I'm trying to smile through that. But, this path to success, guys, is, they always tell you the cost of ambition and cost of success is late nights and early mornings and lack of sleep and just hustle, hustle, hustle. And that's true. That is one of the prices. And honestly, that's the cheapest of price, in my opinion. The more costly one is, leaving behind so many people that you love and that you truly care for. My journey's taken me all over the country: North Carolina, Tennessee, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Texas, of course, and now California. But every one of those places I've been to, I've left somebody, or I've left people behind that I truly care about, that I've developed a relationship with, that means the world to me, that it impacted me, that motivated me, that got me through some hard times during those times that I was in those places. And leaving those people behind, that's the toughest thing, man. So I've really done a lot of thinking on my own. I know I'm exactly where I need to be right here and right now. There's not a single doubt in my mind about that, and I'm very, very blessed to be here. Very thankful I took that leap of faith back, and I'm not no way changing or reconsidering my motives or my actions going forward. I'm confident I'm exactly where I need to be, but my message to other people is, is that cost worth it? Is it worth it to you? Like, I can't answer it for you. I can answer it for me. And honestly, I debate that too. Like, I've got great friends and family in Tennessee. I've got a great buddy I went to college with, and I moved back there several years later. After I finished college, lived there for 2 years. That's where I was at this time last year, was in Nashville, Tennessee. And my journey called me to go elsewhere. So I left them, but, I still keep in touch with them as much as possible. But, I'm a in-person kind of guy. I think a lot of people realize that about me is, that personal connection when we're right next to each other sharing a conversation. That's what I truly love the most, and I want to do that as much as possible. And the beauty about technology is I can make videos like this and reach more people all across the country. Had a really good conversation with one of my friends from Tennessee. We were talking, and she was like, I enjoy following your Instagram, I enjoy following your Snapchats because it allows me to keep up with your life and to kind of live that with you and be there with you and not actually be there. So that's why I share what I share. That's why I'm putting this video together today, and I just want to share my life with as many people as possible. My ultimate goal, I guess, would be to build something that I can do from anywhere, and that I can share those memories, and I can share times and enjoy moments spent with the people I love and care about the most. That would be the ultimate goal for me. So I don't care really how that comes to be. I'm in love with the process. I am very much excited about the way I can do things and waking up each day to do those things. But don't get it twisted. Don't get me wrong. There's several instances where I'm not up to par. I'm not feeling the old chipper Nick as most people are used to seeing me as, and that's okay. That's just part of life. I'm in a good spot right now, but even though we find ourselves in those great spots, we're not immune to the thoughts of depression and negativity and things like that. And I don't know, maybe it was I've been working a lot of content for last year based on those thoughts and those memories and those feelings I had this time last year when I was going through all that stuff, because I think it's a lot of I think there's a lot to relate there to me and for other people. And that's all I've ever wanted to do, is just bring you guys value. And I think this video will allow you to realize that I'm not immune to those things. Like, it's crazy to me that people will look up to me in a sense that I have it all together and I'm, well on my way to achieving my dreams and things like that. And, I do believe that I am on the way. I believe I'm exactly where I need to be, and I believe that it'll yield me wherever I need to be going forward. But having said that, it does cross my mind, and I do question things a lot, and I think that's natural. I think it's very, very healthy to question why we do things, where we currently are, and what we need to do, and is it still worth it? I think as time goes on, things change, circumstances change, and we determine whether, the cost to benefit ratio is still there, the ROI. What's the ROI on that? But not necessarily ROI is like the cost right now. Is this the cost more important than something else? So don't ever lose sight of the big picture. But, I posted yesterday, I was like, don't get caught up in looking at the mountain. Because you look up at the mountain, you get this feeling of overwhelm. You get hidden in the shadows of the mountain, and you lose sight on the focus of the daily battles, which is that next step, metaphorically. Focus on that next step. Look up at the mountain every now and then. See where you're headed. See where you're going. But from there, take a glance up and then look back down and focus on that very next step, very next step, very next step. Because if you look at the big mountain the whole time and you're looking up, you're going to trip and fall. You're going to stumble. And you're going to stumble regardless. Even when you're looking down and looking at your next step, you're going to stumble and fall. But you want to put yourself in the best position to be successful and to be happy too, guys. Like, not everybody wants to be big time. Not everybody wants that. And I realize that, and I haven't always wanted what I wanted now. So things change, circumstances change, so don't be afraid to flex and adapt. I've talked about that before too. But, it's memories are great to have, and I'm very blessed with such a brain and such a process of reliving those memories to the extent that I can put myself right there in those moments. I can put I can feel the feelings. I can, whether it be a song, whether it be a phrase said or a scent or whatever the case is, those cognitive cues, I can really put myself in those situations, and those are top shelf moments for me, really top shelf moments. I'll tell you what, there's nothing more. One moment that sticks out to me, and I'll wrap this up, but is being able to look somebody just dead in the eye and literally physically being unable to keep your eyes from watering because you have such care and compassion and love for that person that you're looking into their eyes, that it renders you speechless. And I know it's probably coming off cliched and movie form, but it's ultimately the truth, guys. It's it's a moment that I'll never forget, and that moment's over. I'll probably never get it back with that person, and that's okay. I've accepted that. I've moved on from that, but it doesn't change the feeling I had in that moment. And I consider myself super lucky, super blessed, because I know not everybody will get to experience those moments in life for whatever the reason may be. But I'm so blessed. I'm so lucky. Yes, I'm going through kind of a darker time, I guess you could say, in my life, but it doesn't stop me completely. I may pull back the reins a little bit and kind of regather my focus, but at the end of the day, it doesn't stop the task I have to do. I have a bunch of stores to hit today. I got a bunch of work I got to do. Um, I'm gonna feel like shit anyway. You might as well get your work done and not have it escalate and compound. Because when it rains, it pours. You don't want that. It's not ideal. But man, I hope this video brings you guys a lot of value. I know that I'm a positive guy, probably 98% of the time, for sure. That's definitely who I am. But I just want to be vulnerable to you guys here too, and to hopefully motivate you guys, and to just to let you know that I go through this too, and I need those conversations with people I hold dear, to motivate me, to keep me going in the right direction, and just cherish the time that you get to spend with people that you love and care about, because I've said goodbye, whether it be permanently or just see you later. I've said goodbye to so many people, and those moments I take with me. And I want you to take those moments with you too, and just realize that there's a lot to be thankful for, and there's a lot to be proud of in those moments. Remember the good ones. Toss away the bad as best you can, and just remember those people in the light that you fell in love with them. Because we all have our downfalls, we all have our flaws, and we all make mistakes. I've made my share of mistakes too. I've burnt several bridges that I never wanted to, never thought it would happen that way. And I've made amends, I think, as best I could. But damage is done, and once it's done, you can't go back, and you definitely can't go back in the past. You can't relive it. You can't. You can just hold on to the memories. So today, I just encourage you that if you're going through kind of a trying down time, then I would just encourage you to, just keep moving forward and hold on to the positivities. Take away what you can and be the best that you could possibly be, and just ask yourself the question: Am I where I want to be right now in this very moment, regardless of how you feel? Because right now, I feel a little bit down. I'm a little demotivated. I got some things going on. I like those memories, and it's just tough. It's a trying time, but your struggles develop your strengths. So I'm using that to motivate me to get me through this. And last couple of days were rough. Today's a lot better, and I hope this video helps you out. And I hope you guys can just lean on me when you need something like this, to give you a boost, to give you a kind of a reality check, and know that you're not alone going through this. I'm working on some pretty good content that I've been working on for a long time. I've been hesitant to put it out, just because I'm worried about how it'll be perceived. But it needs to come out, and when I feel like it's ready, it will come out, and I think it'll add a lot of value to you guys too. But guys, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed all my content. Plenty more to come. I'm so busy. I got so much content I want to get out to you guys. But we're going to make it happen, one step at a time, one day at a time. That's how we'll do this. That's how we'll get through this tough time, and you'll see Latooth on top of a mountain again. It'll be much bigger than any other mountain that I've climbed too. So, guys, Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Take care.